But we're doing well. Let me just add up a Q&A. Why flowers? No BS. So, I've got a song there. It's a meme. If you hear me singing it, that's why. So no pressure. Like, I've done 12k steps. I did my first run of 2026. Check out the review of this and one of the most recent uploads. Live ab workout whilst answering questions. I'm just going to turn this around because it's not straight. Okay, yeah, that's better. So yeah, no pressure. I'm not even tracking this workout because there's a lot I want to try in the reformers, and I'm going to pair it with ab exercises on the mat. I want to have a sore core tomorrow, and I'm actually going to be working the obliques, the sides of the stomach as well. Okay. Let's get warmed up. Bit of procrastination there. Right, can you see my full mat? Yeah. In the eye. Yeah, my legs are dead. I only ran for about 20 minutes. Knees up crunch is a nice easy one, so we'll back this with dead bugs to warm up. 3, 4, good morning, good afternoon even. 6, 7, really pushing your lower back into the ground, which I wasn't. 10, 12, dead bugs, back into the ground. Should get no hip clicks or minimal. Sometimes it takes a little while to warm up. I've got minimal there. I'm gonna do that set again. Already warmed up. Morning, afternoon, I mean. Welcome. Live workout this afternoon. Got my steps in, been for my run. First run of 2026. The hate scale out of 10 was probably, if 10 has a maximum hatred for running, I was probably on about a 6 or a 7, not gonna lie. But I'm trying to find the benefits, like the enjoyment into it to help build that skill, because you need to enjoy the process. What a strange comment, also not true. You'll get blocked if you say anything else that's a bit stupid again. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Knees up crunch. 2, 3, pushing your lower back into the ground. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good safe on this one. 10, 11, 12 into dead bugs, back flat. Really emphasizing the back flat rib cage stays tucked in as you breathe. Should get no hip clicks or minimal, as that's a sign of a breakdown in the core. And rest. I'm going to go on the reformers next. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. I've been in the health and fitness industry for 12 years, so I know my shit. Got a lot of experience, so free advice, no BS approach, so I'm not trying to sell you anything. No supplements, protein powder. As a lot of coaches do sell out. We're going to get on the reformers next. Hi Adam. So yesterday when I went live, we were talking about diet and nutrition and what a healthy diet looks like. A lot of people think if they undereat, or maybe they don't realise they're undereating, but if they're not, they're eating like 1,600 calories less than that, that they're going to be in a bigger deficit and lose fat faster. It's usually not true unless you're really small. most of we need energy from our calories. We need to bring them up to get the steps in and for adherence purposes. So that right there was extremely valuable bit of information. A lot of people can't stick to the diet. They think that they're on 1,500 calories or less, when in reality, Monday to Friday they're on 1,500 calories, but then Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes Friday as well for most people. So when your weekend starts and you don't track, you don't move, so you're actually coming out of your deficit. All that hard work that you did Monday to Friday was actually for nothing. And you're just going round and round in circles, wasting time. Where? Not done this one before. Have I got resistance on? I've got a light band on. Trying to keep the hips down. Minimal reps, concentrating the weight in my core. Hello.
Let me join.
Oh, she's. Don't do that. Then we're going to go into pike. You smell of crisps. Hips up, legs almost straight. You're so small. Can't do many of these. You're so cute. Then I'm going to do what works. Nice and safe. Dead bugs. I'm from Oklahoma. Look at you. Sorry, dead bugs. This is a great exercise if you're advanced or a beginner. If you're a beginner, you just do like a little pulse. Yeah, don't do that. Mummy's using it for exercise, aren't I? So we're working a lot of the TVA here, which is your deepest core muscle. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. Building my channel if you want in health and fitness, education and motivation, the science backed of the above. Like and subscribe. Got loads of content on my channel as well. Just uploaded about fasting today and the benefits and pros and cons. So you can make an informed decision whether or not fasting is ideal for your lifestyle and body and goals. Long story short, it's usually not. It's alright short term. Hey! I'm from Oklahoma. Right, beep beep. El Shifto. Beep beep. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Lie down. What are you doing? You make my workout so much more fun and challenging. I can't even get my legs. Plank and then hips up. Mwah, good for the hip flexors. Core work is superior on the reformers. Do lots of reps, lots of sets for volume. If you're trying to build muscle, especially in the core, likes a lot of variety and volume. Dead bugs, like I said, nice and safe for anyone with back pain, diastasis recti, core issues. It's a really good safe one. Shouldn't get any hip clicks, otherwise that's a breakdown in your core engagement. I'm not getting any now. I was at the start, but now I know I'm firing up. Oh, rest. She's the squeakiest little baby. Morning, guys. Welcome. Morning. I'm used to going live in the morning. Hi, welcome to my live. My name's Leanne. I've got 2 children, ages 6 and nearly 3. Answering any questions on fat loss, building muscle, rehab. Oh, I'm a health and fitness trainer, fat loss coach, specifically. And I specialise in rehab. Core's feeling a little bit worked already. Hi, don't be shy. If you're struggling with anything, there's a lot of misinformation out there. Ketone supplements, for example, is one of the ones that I've come across this week. If you take this ketone supplement, it will bring ketones in your blood. For what purpose? studies show that it does, in fact, do that, but the benefits are minimal, if any. Same with mushroom. If you're taking mushrooms, like, what are they called now? Is it reishi? And ashwagandha's a shrub. What's it called? What's that mushroom that was for sleep? It's in cognition called. Anyway, minimal. And if you're going through menopause, you may get a little bit of benefit of keeping them hips down.
2, 1.
Well done. You're usually asleep, having your nap, having your danger nap. Hips up to the sky into a pike. Legs lead. Oh. Into dead bug. No, no, no. Can you see her on that? Oh, bad. Let's move just a little bit there. Can I move that? Hey guys. No, no, no. Put it back, please. Dead bugs. Seven, 8. Woo! 10, 11, 12. Come here then for a cuddle. Hoi! Oh, meow! Let me fly. Oh, you're so cute.
You're fine.
You're flying. Don't spit in my mouth, okay?
Okay.
Good douche. Rest. I do that set once more. Hey guys, welcome. I'm answering any questions about fat loss, building muscle, hormone health. It's quite a buzzword at the moment, so I'm here to get rid of misinformation on the internet, cloudy and muddy the waters, and make fat loss feel harder than it needs to be. It's really not that difficult, like mechanically, but we make it difficult with our behaviours and how we respond to hormones. Yeah! I'm going to be debunking actually a video on cortisol after this. Well, tonight I'll be posting it on my YouTube. There's a lot of misinformation about cortisol being bad and how to lower it and if it's making you gain body fat. So I'll be talking about that because it's a load of crap. And it's doctors that are pushing this narrative. When you look in the bio, they're selling the supplement. Yes? What are you doing? Beep, beep, beep. Mummy's turn.
Mommy, get that meat on the cat.
We're sharing.
I don't be sick. Mommy, look at this sad.
6-year-old will want to go next.
Mommy, look at this sad.
Into a pike, into a tub. Don't make it harder. Hey! So you ruined that pike, didn't you? Imperfect action is what gets you results. Dead bug. Shouldn't get any hip clicks. If you are, need to figure out what kind of core engagement you're doing. Is your back flat? Is your rib cage tucked in? Is it tense here? Reduce the range of movement. Until you get it. You love the reformers. Harry calls it the transformers. Right, rest. We got a 4 kilogram weight for the mat work. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain rehab. Specialise in rehab. I'm a trainer of 12 years. And I've had 2 babies, done my own postnatal rehab. So if you've got any questions about pelvic floor, if you're man or woman, diastasis recti, man or woman, give us a comment. Let's get into it. If you've got any back pain, you're not sure. Hey, naughty. Right, we're going to flip it this time. So instead of our arms coming away from our body, our legs are going to be instead. If she lets me. Shift. Don't do that. I'm from Oklahoma. Right, knee tucks, tucking the tailbone under. Get off, stop it. Move. Oh. No, don't put your hand there. Don't do that. And then into tuck. Hi Tony, how are you? Love from India, love from Scotland. Shift. Does anyone want this baby? I shouldn't say that on the internet, should I? Absolute pest. Why are you playing? Why do you watch your iPad? Thanks, Tony. Yes, all is well. Oh. Toes up. Trying to touch your toes.
I'm doing that.
You're doing it as well.
I'm doing that.
6. 9, 10. Ah, that's in my hair. You're copying me. Is Demi funny? I'm also a bit annoying. Hey, that's too heavy for you. Shift. This is why I don't go live in the afternoon. And she was meant to be asleep, but she woke up as I arrived back home. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. Hey, I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, trainer, fat loss trainer of 12 years. So if you've got any questions, any breastfeeding related questions as well, trying to build muscle and breastfeeding, I say that because I'm literally just giving up myself. Go on then. Jump. Hey, good job.
Mommy's turn.
Sugar.
Mommy's turn.
I've got a conference, a seminar, online seminar to attend at 5:15, so it's not long. Just got an email. Let's go again. Second set. Tucks. Six. 8. They're hard. I'm from Oklahoma. Why?
Mommy.
You little pest. You'd think that she'd not see me exercise ever. You're doing it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need another 8. 9, 10. Hey, that's some cobra you've got going on there. Got my little yoga fanatic. When you're a mum, I get used to annoy us a lot when I was getting interrupted. But you need to realise that you'll have good workouts, you'll have bad workouts in general, with or without children. So if you can just realise that that's what consistency looks like. Hey! You just have a longer rest period. And that's set once more, and then we've worked the rectus abdominis and the TVA, the deepest core muscle. Next, we're going to move on to the sides of the core. So if you go like that now, have you got any discomfort or any tightness in your hips? Mine's a lot better than it used to be because I've given up breastfeeding. Did I mention that? I'm just super excited about that. So we're going to be working the sides of the core next. Morning. Hi guys, love a like and subscribe. One more set of this. That's my yoga statue, don't break it. Hooligan. Tucking the tailbone under. Into pike before she comes over. Oh. Little back crack there. Toe taps. 5, 6, 7. 10. Right, oblique work. I'm still yet to find really good oblique exercise on the reformer. So there's this one that I've been playing around with. You guys see me? I'm from Oklahoma. Hi guys. Welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab as I'm training. So 12 years as a personal trainer, 5 years as an online personal trainer. So stretch and then hips up. You guys can't even see because of that question box. Let me move it down. I love a like and subscribe. If you want motivation and education. So make sure your rib cage is tucked in, belly button into spine as you do this. Shoulders down, it is a shoulder exercise, but chest proud, shoulders down away from ears. Come down for a stretch and a hip, and then flexion. Ooh, this is effective. 2, take your time. It doesn't matter about how little reps you get. Quality over quantity. 4, very challenging. But I do know I am weak with my obliques. I'm from Oklahoma. Don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. My hips can't even touch the bottom of the reformer because they're so tight. Hi, thanks for the likes. I said hi, not bye. Next, side plank dips. That question box is in the way again. Sorry guys. Hey, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. Let's talk about, and mindset troubles if you're struggling with overeating on a regular basis. We can talk about that. Side plank dips into side plank pulses, matching the reps. 6, hi, 7, 8, then pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Now, when I isolate my obliques, I get really tight in the fascia around that and my lower back. But now I've given up breastfeeding, we'll see if it responds differently, my body to it. 3. So what does a perfect diet look like for you guys? If you're female, should be on about, it's a generic figure for you. If you're getting 8 to 10,000 steps and weight over height is over 5'6" pulses, should be on at about 18 to 2,000. Is a fire not? Sit next to a fire. Hi guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. Working on the reformers and on the mat to build core strength, stability, and aesthetics of core. You're going to fall off that.
Okay, Mama.
Come on, don't play on that. Get off it, please.
Okay, Mama. Sorry.
That's okay. She's so cute. Can't be mad with her phone. So the perfect diet should contain high protein, over 80 grams, because if you're getting 150 grams, it's very expensive. You're not getting an unrealistic. I like that kid. She's a destroyer of sessions. Hey! Everybody's just watching you, baby.
Mommy, sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, you saturate that protein synthesis response at least 80 grams to 100 grams of protein you should be aiming for. So coming up with the hips, coming up with a squeeze of the obliques. 3. Really feel that working. 4. Oh, this is a good one. I'm a bit of a fan. 5. 6. I'm going to regret this tomorrow. Got a light resistance on the reformers. 2. 4. 6. Another 2. This is my weaker side. 1 more. Coming up with the sides of the hips, the obliques. Hi guys, welcome. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. How should we consume fat? Like, should I look for fat-free, low-fat options when available? Good question. Fats aren't bad, but the calorie dense, and if you're eating a lot of saturated fat, like with keto, carnivore diets, you can end up having more LDL, so your bad cholesterol goes up, versus HDL and triglycerides, you want to be at a certain amount. Now, I've just had all my fats tested. They're in excellent results I got. So I have an avocado 5 days a week, 6 days a week. No. I try and limit, like when I can, I'll go for fat-free options just to save the calories, because I'm going into a calorie deficit now for fat loss. But you should be trying to consume most of your fats from nuts, seeds, oily fish. So tonight I'm having mackerel. You what? You need fats for hormonal health, insulation, if you're in Scotland. She's having a little conversation with herself. Can you guys look at that cobra? Firm believer, you are only allocated a certain amount of heartbeats. Are you really? Why fritter them away on the spot? You're a firm believer on that? Wow. I've always thought it's an interesting way to view life. But no, I disagree massively. No problem. Actually, your daughter may have her own YouTube channel with millions of followers. Well, my other daughter's got YouTube. Kids only though. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Don't touch Demi. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, specialising in rehab, postnatal recovery, nutrition. Stop that. Nutrition. I just tapped a hand away. That was naughty. Oh, she's gonna get it. That was naughty. Let's delete that weird freak. Come here.
Mommy, sorry.
That was naughty, wasn't it?
Mommy, sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
That's not sorry.
Oh,
Okay, it's alright, calm. Where's your milk?
Wait here.
Okay, calm.
Wait on the chair.
On the chair.
Yeah.
People die on you unexpectedly, despite it. Sounds like you got a bit of trauma there, Tony, not gonna lie. No, I don't agree with that. Yeah, there's a chance that you might get run over by a bus tomorrow. 1. Coming up with the obliques here, you should be feeling it. 2, 3. Front of the core's engaged as well. 4, 5. This is also working a deep muscle in the back called the QL. Stretch and flex. Now the QL is responsible for keeping you upright. You know when you're carrying a heavy shopping bag? It can cause a lot of back pain. It stabilises the pelvis as well. This is what this is doing. So a lot of back pain can actually be from core weakness. 4. The QL can be tight or weak, obviously. 6, 7, elongated. Going for reps. And can you get stronger while losing fat? Yes, that boy. That's what your aim should be. You should be trying to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. If you're not trying to do that, your diet's failing you. You shouldn't just be trying to lose fat. If you lose fat, especially at a fast rate, you're going to lose muscle as well. And muscle is your quality of life. It's your health. It reduces every risk of disease. It's your strength. Makes you look good. It's your energy. So yeah, you should be trying to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. Or you should pick one of that boy. That's another excellent question, because when I first started out as a trainer, I used to think, right, my client is really overweight, she's never exercised. What should I do first? Should I lose fat and concentrate on steps? The weight that they're carrying, if they're very heavy, they just have to look at a weight and they'll start building muscle, you know. So it depends how much weight you've got to lose. If you've ever exercised, like I'm talking about strength training with weight, if you've ever done that before, and pulse. But you should be trying to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. Now, if you want to build as much muscle as quickly as possible, then you should be in a calorie maintenance, which means you're not losing fat, you're maintaining your weight roughly over a period of time. Or you should be in a surplus, but who really wants to be gaining weight, right? But to build muscle, you need 3 things. You need to be eating your protein. You need to have rest, sleep for the hormones. But really important as well, you need progressive overload, which means it needs to be getting harder and heavier. Not every single workout, but I'm talking with good form. So if you're going to the gym and not tracking your reps and your weights, you're wasting time. You could be progressing a lot faster. I'll show you what I used. Published this book last November. So it teaches you how to body recomp, and it tracks your workouts as well, linked in bio. Sorry, it's my only experience, so I have no offense. No, not at all. It's just interesting. I did read that some people do think that. Gone from 102 kilograms in 21 to 70s now. Well done. I know how it happened. You're in a calorie deficit. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher and a personal trainer of 13 years nearly. I got a dog walk miles, well done. Yeah, if you're getting, so everybody should be getting at least 8,000 steps. I'm not sure if I would like a dog or not. I have had one when I was growing up. My children should probably have one at some point. But they're very tiring, aren't they? And it's too sad when they die. Anyway, I digress. Hi, Emmanuel. I'm going to do that set again for the obliques. But yeah, as I was saying, everyone should be aiming for at least 8,000 steps a day. And I see a lot of people, they're going to the gym and they're complaining that the body composition isn't changing, which means fat to muscle ratio. They'll probably be building a bit of tone, but what the common mistakes are is that they're not tracking the reps and the weights, like the workout, and going for your PBs, so they'll plateau. And they're also not bothered about the steps and what they're eating, so they're just winging it, wasting time winging it. Should be a catchphrase, that. If you've lost weight and you're wanting to lose more, it's a good idea to use a weighted vest. You're going to burn the calories that you did when you weighed heavier, roughly, but obviously you're a lot fitter and stronger now. Oh, failing there. I'm from Oklahoma. Anyone from Oklahoma? How do you incorporate stretching? I've had a lot of low back and shoulder injuries from lifting. Great. Not great, I mean the injuries. Now, if you are strength training and you're consistent with it, which is excellent, so well done. Talking like 2 to 5 sessions a week, excellent. But if you don't stretch off over time, especially the older you get, like over your 30s, you don't get away with it. You'll start to get niggles in your knees, your shoulders, your hips, if you're female. And male, it's usually back and shoulders, I see, and elbows as well. Poor buggers. Bicep tendon tears, etc. So what I do is, like at the end of this workout, you need to start looking at stretching differently. You're giving back to your body, you're thanking it, and you're keeping. If you want to keep training for the rest of your life, you need to incorporate stretching. So if you are in your 60s, don't know what age you are, obviously, but anyone watching that's in your 60s, what I've found is when I'm training my clients, say if we're doing like a leg day, like we're doing lunges and glute bridges, we'll do wall sits, walking lunges, squats variation, right? Then at the end of that set, we'll go every single time we finish that set, we'll go into a spinal twist or a hip flexor stretch. And you can kind of, because it's a skill stretch, and you can kind of keep getting deeper and deeper, because everything's warm, it's an opportunity to work on your flexibility. If you don't stretch, you'll reduce the range of movement from your exercises. You won't be able to build as much muscle versus you that did stretch. So I recommend putting it into your workouts, because stretching, I get it, it can be boring. But you're thinking about it differently. Hi Tico, how are you? Where does your motivation come from on days you really don't feel it? My dog does it. You can't rely on motivation at all. I mean, this time of year, it's here, right? Because everybody around you is motivated and talking about weight loss and stuff. But it's discipline, it's routine that you can rely on. So I'm not thinking every day, what am I going to train? What time am I going to train? Where am I going to train? I know already, I've worked through a trial and error. Monday, I train at home at such a time. I'm doing such a workout, because it's like, I can't tell you how beneficial it is to have a program to follow if it's at home or in the gym. If you are looking for something like that, links are in my bio. It takes the thought process out of it, because as soon as you start to think, should I do it? I could be doing this, that, and the other. Like, and start to have that conversation with yourself. That's when you're starting to lose the battle. Action. The most powerful thing that I learned with 2 kids, all on my own. Action creates motivation. And when you're sleep deprived as well, there's nothing worse. You really don't want to, or if you've just like today, I've done all my activity and I kind of couldn't be bothered, but I know through trial and error that getting moving, getting that body warm and energy flowing, action creates motivation. It's the same with everything. Like, if you want to start reading a book, if you want to start practicing Spanish, if you want to go out and get your steps, just say to yourself, I'm going to do 2 minutes or read 2 pages of the book. I'm going to go round the block. And we're just going to warm up and see how I feel. Once you will get into it, I promise you. Action creates motivation. I hope that helps. But yeah, you want to create a routine. And I've said this before on my live, and I'll say it again. When clients come to me and they say, I was super motivated today, got in the gym, had the best session ever, loved it. That's great, but come back to me when you really didn't want to go and you saw it as a challenge and you went and had a great session. That's what's more impressive. And then when you start doing stuff that you do, and eating the foods that you know are good for you in the line and you kind of enjoy it, but you fancy something else, but you eat it anyway. And if you were going to the gym when you didn't want to, but you went anyway, that is what impresses me. I want to know why you did that, how you were able to do that. So little tricks like create friction, get all your gym equipment out. If you're training at home, don't put it away. You're not allowed to until you've done something. You make sure you're rewarding yourself. So it might be a trip can, the CBD drinks. I use that. It might be your dinner. I'm looking forward to my dinner tonight. So make sure you're giving that reward. That's how our brains and work. And the more you do it, it's a skill. And some days you'll fail, right? But the more you do it, you're creating these neural pathways, and it'll be the path of least resistance in the end. And then you start to get addicted to how you feel after your sessions. Hi, Abby. Turkey. Hi from Scotland. No, Tico. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know. My channel I think is on the rise again. I don't know. I think I pissed the algorithm off, didn't I? But that's another thing, Tony. You said there being lazy is the worst. If you think you're lazy, like the brain doesn't know the difference between reality and your thoughts. If you're telling yourself all the time, reinforcing, I'm lazy, I'm just a lazy person, that's called a fixed mindset. My mum's had that. She grew up with that. I've had that in certain parts of my life. Start challenging these thoughts. You don't. When you start to change your identity, you can change all these traits about yourself. Start challenging the thought, like, why do you think you're lazy? And rationalize it. Good to see you too, Abby. Forgot to mention, I'm doing good now. I've moved on and I'm no longer overthinking about my ex. Yay! It's his loss anyway, so I'm really glad. And there's plenty more fish in the sea, just upgrade. As a male, if you have a physical job, you can drink 4 pints at lunchtime and eat sausage and chips, and it makes zero odds. It is easier for guys to lose fat and build muscle. However, if you're drinking alcohol, we know it's a carcinogen. We know how we feel after it. I just don't want to lose fat and build muscle. I want to feel fantastic as well. I want to have energy in the afternoon. I want to sleep great. And you see when I get ill, rarely by the way, because I'm just on it with my fruit lately. But see when I do get ill, everyone knows about it because I'm used to feeling 100%. When I don't, I'm pissed off. That's the only downside. But I know I was speaking to someone last week or week before. She's the same age as me, and she went out for New Year's and she was drinking like a massive amount. I was actually intrigued. I was like, what was your hangover like? She says it was a week. Now she's got kids, so I could not do that. Having children, it would actually destroy me. Like dealing with a hangover. I know you get used to it though. Friend, I will check out your shorts later today. Great, Abby, keep them coming. They're great. I'm going to do one on. There's a lot of misinformation about cortisol and weight gain, and how come you have to bring your cortisol levels down to lose fat. It's totally not true. I'm going to go into it. It's a doctor actually that I found. So if you've got any, you can't. I don't know if you can tag us. Can you tag us on YouTube? If you come across anything, share the link with me. One of my comment on my video if you've got any videos of like you're not sure about something, because it's great for content. Running session. If 10 was I hated it and 0 was I enjoyed it, I would be about a 7 or a 6. I had a stitch here and here. My legs are absolutely destroyed because it's all new stimulus, isn't it? I didn't feel like my stride, I couldn't go any wider than that. I was very conscious of not using my calves too much. So I was having more of a bend in my knees. So I was working on my technique. My upper posture for running I felt was good. It was very upright, and I was using a bit of a swing for that thoracic mobility. I enjoyed that. My core was engaged. I had the endurance and the stamina and the fitness for it. I wasn't going too fast. But yeah, like the endorphins and the red face, I enjoyed that. You can get tagged. Oh, great, Tito. Thanks for letting us know. How do you strengthen your mental discipline? Repeating a habit. So you need to, if it's exercise you're working on, chow dry. If you're working on the scale of exercising, first of all, don't go all or nothing. Like if you've never exercised before, it's a skill. Just start with one full body session a week. And if you've never done it before in the gym, you're going to build a great amount of muscle from like minimal effort. It's like the best time to train ever. And just like I'd recommend starting it, like doing whatever you're trying to accomplish, do it either earlier on in the week or in the morning when motivation's at its highest, and get it out of the way. It'll also help with productivity. Obviously, I don't know what habit you're trying to, what disciplining what. Let's give us a bit more context there, and I can make it more specific. That is a good question. Creatures of habit. We are, all of us. I mean, some folk will say to me, oh, I just love routine. Everybody does. Like there's some sort of enigma. But yeah, that's how we work. And the less thought process behind it. That's why the longest thing in my experience to tweak has been diet, because of people stress eat and there's a lot of variables that change often, right? But if you can just get, like, always start your day off with a positive, it sets a tone for your day and you make better habits, better choices throughout the rest of the day. So are you running long distances or sprints? Neither. I'm trying to get my steps in faster, but I'm trying to bring enjoyment to it as well. We'll see, no pressure. I'm doing a lot, so I just wanted to see how my body would respond, and I had the energy. I had the energy for it. I was raring to go. Felt quite fit, and yeah, we'll see. Hi guys, welcome to the live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. I'm a health and fitness trainer. Pardon me, your accent is north of Oxford. Pickled onion monster. I'm from Rochdale. Living in Scotland. I'm tight from that leg session. Okay. You don't really know what you're doing, do you? But that's fine if it keeps you quiet. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Here you go. I'm just stretching it. So if you've just done abs, it's really important that you stretch your hip flexors off, because they'll get tighter and tighter and it'll knock your pelvis out of alignment. Feeling that here from the leg session I did on, what day are we on today? Sunday. It was only in 40 minutes, destroyed myself. It's a short on it. It's actually done really well, that short, by the way. Lancashire lass. Yeah, don't hold it against me. Yes, for sure, it has to be enjoyable for you to stick to it. Exactly. So I'm trying to, we like instant gratification as humans, right? So how did you feel during the running session? So I felt impressed that I did this. I was grateful for the time. It was all flat land as well. It's great, the place that I go running. I've only done it once. How did I feel after it? The endorphins, like the leg shake. I couldn't believe how much my quads were aching. Yeah, so we'll see how I am tomorrow as well. So I might do it every other day or twice a week, we'll see. Me too, 2 weeks ago, was determined to jog every day, went for a run for 2 days, never went again. That's so true, isn't it? Don't overcommit, guys, because then that over time, not saying like you do that a lot, but I have like people who've worked with me, they'll be like, they'll be not training at all, they'll be eating loads of processed food, and then all of a sudden, they've like gone the opposite way and they're training 6 days a week. The diet is so clean, and I'll say to them like, "You're too much. You're gonna you're setting yourself up for failure." And then if you keep doing that over and over again with anything, you're breaking down that confidence and self-esteem. It's damaging. And then you become like more negative self-talk happens in the head, like, "Oh, I'm Leanne, I'm a quitter. I'm Leanne, I give up after 2 days." You start saying these things to yourself because you've been doing that. I'm enjoying that stretch. This is for my inner thigh and groin, but also I'm quite tight in my sides of my hips, so I get into there. Which football club do you support? Oh, I used to support Liverpool when I did. I like Salah and Mane, and it was Klopp around that. That's when I used to, about 7-8 years ago. Dread before, exhalation after. I wouldn't say I was dreading it. I'm trying not to dread it. If I'm dreading it, I just won't go. Leaning into that stretch. So I'm feeling that in my SI joint here. That's what I'm trying to get into. So I'm leaning into it. You won't even be able to see this slight difference. So this is me not leaning into it, and then the hips shift into internal external rotation. Nemesis. Right, let me guess then. Who are you? You're an American anyway, aren't you? Right, so if you hate, right, are you Man City or Man United or Everton? Those are my 3 guesses. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. See, before I went live, motivation wasn't there. I was like, oh, I could be doing so much other things. I was like, you know what? I'll just go live, do a little lab workout and chat to them. Hi, thank you. Man United. Boo, boo. I thought you were going to be Man City at least. I don't even know how Man United are doing these days. There's fans all over the world. Some of us are not as flexy or young. It's a constant battle to keep this flexibility, to reclaim it. No, I'm from Mauritius Island. Oh man. Have you got any pictures of Mauritius or videos on your YouTube? Because I would love to go there. Wow. Oh yeah, I need to do my card. Hi from Angola. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'd love a like and subscribe if you want in fitness, motivation and education and all things health and fitness. I've got a wide variety of knowledge. If I don't know something, I'll tell you, and then I'll probably go away and research it to know more about it. Unless it's something like medical, then I'll just refer you to a doctor. We only know the big clubs here, right? Hey, how rude. No, I don't care. I don't follow any sports now. I don't even watch TV series. I'm just constantly making bloody content. Just stretching off my calves. I do have a tight calf on my right with my arch, but it's been settling the more stretching I do with it. If I drop something on the floor, I'll have to. I wait till I've dropped something else so I can cut down on the groaning. That's what I used to do when I was pregnant. But yes, I only got 3, but plan to post more. Ooh, I'll check that out. Actually, I've got my phone here. Let's have a nosy at Tico's account. Oh, I've got a seminar coming up. Nearly forgot about that. But yeah, I've got loads of content, guys, on my channel if you're wanting to learn more about fat loss, toning, building muscle. Mindset is a prerequisite to long-term fat loss and behavioural change. So getting out of that fixed mindset is key. Yeah, I can't keep up with all the games, all the big ones. Yeah, it's been a full-time job for exes that have liked football, take it very serious like a religion. Go to channel, right, Tico's channel. Wow, what are you doing exercise? That's great. Oh, that looks beautiful. That's so much nicer than Scotland. The sea is so clear. That's a long way away from me. I'll just like your posts. Need to get more videos up, Tico. People like me over here, we want to see it. 2 things at once is the rule. Or have small children to do it for you. What's your history of athleticism? Anything life-changing marathon? I was training for Strong Woman, as many reps as I could within a minute. 44 seconds, I got 11 reps deadlift at 100 kilogram. just saw that video the other day, and then I was actually 2 weeks pregnant, 2 or 3 weeks pregnant when I filmed that video. So I've been close to doing Strong Woman before, and I have done Total Warrior. That was a lot of fun. That was like the funniest day, one of the funniest days of my life. If you're doing any like the Tough Mudder, Total Warrior, because I've always found running a little bit boring, but if they've got obstacles in it, where you can electrocute yourself or drown underwater, I'm in. Scotland's stunning and cold though. Yours is stunning and hot, makes all the difference. Right, guys, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. I'll be on in the morning to do another Q&A whilst I'm on my walk pad. It'll be about 6 in UK time. I think it has the most beautiful place in the UK. There's a lot of history over here, isn't there? Right, take care. We'll see you. Thanks for the support, guys. Appreciate